Wait, what? Oh, right. I can hear it, but you guys can't. That's right. Okay. The title should be The Last 999 Stream, or is it? Oh, no. All right. Can I change it right now? There we go. Thank you for some more gift subs, Einrath. Thank you, thank you. There's some familiar names in there. That's a lucky draw. Joe, you robbed us yesterday. You should have finished the damn game. Oh, okay. I won't finish today either. All right. See you later. All right. See you next time. Will you start VRL this stream? No. Void Train. Is Void Train good? Oh, did I finish downloading what I was supposed to download before the stream started? Oh no, hold on. Did it? I hope so. Yeah, it's good. All right. Chat for the other streams. I had to send it over through the local network, whatever. Oh man! All right, so I'm wearing my contacts for the stream today instead of my glasses. Usually I wear glasses at the computer instead of my contacts, so I might be a little out of sorts with reading, but we'll see. We're gonna start the game up in about 3 minutes, or I can start the game now so we have something on screen. But I'm not gonna start playing for another 3 minutes or so. Turn it down. Turn desktop audio on. No fan art today again. Okay, so there are 2 fan arts on Discord and 2 memes that were posted in there. And I like the memes. I think they're funny, but I am hesitant to open the floodgates and have memes put there. Like, memes can be high effort, but it's very hard to judge this sort of thing, and that's the problem we had before. Like, not only does it feel like it can get some stuff clogged up as well, but it's also like, imagine you're being a fan artist, right? And you spent like hours and hours working on something, and your art gets showed for 30 seconds, and then right after is some meme template thing that someone threw together that also gets is up for 30 seconds, so people actually have a time to read what's on there or something like that. You know what I mean? I feel like that's not a good situation. So I don't want to encourage the memes. If there are some, I almost made it today and been like, like if we need some memes to get more than enough fan art, so we actually have an intro montage. I almost did that, but we also have another one of these games to play, and we can show the fan art from 999 on that one without any issue of spoilers. So I think it's fine. But if this was the last one, I probably would have shown those memes or repeated some fan art in order to get a full spread going at the beginning. I also might go back to that, whereas I just show some of the other fan art. I probably shouldn't have put all of it up for the one a couple days ago, and instead rationed it out, I don't know, 5 at a time or something. It's hard. I'm still messing with the format, so apologies for that. What about memes that are hand drawn or digitally drawn? I used to submit some back in the day. Well, at that point it's art, right? I'm talking about memes that are just you're putting some template on, or you're just putting text over an image or something. Wow, stop doing it.
The nonary game.
Hey Joe, how often do you check your Discord DMs? Not very often. I get quite a few. I'm kind of surprised you didn't say anything about anything that was actually true, and they revealed that it was 6 and 9 turned upside down. Since you joked a bit about that earlier, yeah, I didn't. I think I was just more stunned and confused about what was going on. It was like there's no way. Like I didn't believe it. I thought that it was going to be like a psych. No, that's not true. But no, it was true. It still feels really loud to me. I don't know why. Like the music is so loud. How am I doing today? I'm okay. I'm a bit tired, even more than usual, but I'm okay. What counts as high effort? Somebody could create a masterpiece in like 2 hours, whereas someone else could create something in 8 hours. Effort doesn't matter about the results, but it has to be earnest, honest effort. Like, you know, it might take me a while to make some sort of meme that someone else could make very, very quickly, but there's still a line there where I don't think it should really count as the same. This is a very difficult topic to navigate. It could also be that someone makes a meme that took them a minute to make that is so unbelievably funny that I'm like, I really want to show that, you know what I mean? Like, it could be that kind of thing. And someone else could spend 20 hours working on something that is, like, too lewd or raunchy or, you know... I'm thinking about one fan artist in particular that'd be like, I'm sorry, I can't show this. You know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be lines and everything. The nonary game, the nonary game, the nonary game.
The nonary game, the nonary game, nonary game.
Anyway, I really want to finish today, so let's get into it. Let's get cracking. I need to get one window up. Oh, I didn't post on Discord. Now we have to wait another 5 minutes while people get on Discord. God damn it. Oh man, good thing I don't have desktop capture on. Oh man. Oh, that would have been bad. All right, Steam announcement. All right, here. Hello, last 999 stream. Nice Eula wallpaper. What is my wallpaper right now? Oh yeah, it's that. Okay, it's the old 2B one that I had before. The nonary game, the nonary game. Joe, why do you think you can finish 12 more escape rooms in one stream? Doubt. Because I can go late today, and we're starting almost at as early as we can start. So we're good. Joe, I haven't been here for the last streams. What did I miss? You have to go back and watch them. Sorry. Will there be a short break after this games or right back to it? There's going to be a break. Probably the next stream after this will be on June 2nd. That is the current plan. My screen is dirty. God damn it. Yeah, you're a dirty screen. Yeah. Come on, get clean. No, I'm gonna have to go get some spray. God damn it. Alright. Hey Joe, can I have a free marble, please? No! Oh, there is another marble, though. There is another marble. Hold on. Are they here? Also, I extended the races, so, you know, go for it. Okay. Altal RRR. Are you here? You are indeed. Can you confirm for me that you chose Hayao Miyazaki's 11 movies. Oh my god. Is that allowed? I think you actually asked me before, are you allowed to have a whole catalog? And I was like, that's probably still shorter than some shows, so fine. Can you confirm? Yeah, you have allowed it. All right, confirmed. Mark is complete. I am regretting my words and deeds. Oh, I'm regretting my words and deeds. Oh, man. Okay. You know what? I was going to make the marble races amount lower. I think maybe we should make it higher. Maybe we need to go back up to 1 billion. Let's go back up to 1 billion. Oh, this is the guy who says anime's trash and that it was a mistake, right? I know this guy. This guy looks cool. I like this guy. All right. Selected filmography. He's one of these guys that has his, like, it has to be on his own page. All right, here we go. All right. Filmography. Feature films. The Castle of Cagliostro. Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, Castle in the Sky, My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, Porco Rosso, Princess Mononoke? Is that related to Princess Tutu? Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle. I have heard of those two. Ponyo, The Wind Rises, and How Do You Live? Okay, well, that one's not out yet, so I can't watch that one. This is the dude that made the cat bus for Persona 5. No. There's no way. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you that the same person who made Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle made the butt prolapse van. No. No. I don't think so. Anyway, let's start the game. He inspired the butt prolapse van. Okay, I don't want to know how. I don't want to know how. Imagine being some psychopath who likes the stream intros or your favorite part of the streams. There are piles of crap everywhere. This is a pretty impressive mess of crap. If we try and search every one of these, we're going to be at it till the cows come home. And we only have 29 minutes. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. We won't have to go bring them in ourselves then. Don't you get smart with me, kid. How about we deal with this area later, okay, guys? Maybe we should try something more promising. Alright. The metal shutter looks pretty sturdy. It's framed with black and yellow warning stripes. I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't think we're going to find a relaxing sunny garden on the other side of that thing. Oh, come on. What the hell are you so scared of? Let me handle this. Ha! He tries this every time and it never works. Oh, you can totally see it through the gap there. Damn it. Damn thing won't budge. I have to admit, I'm very curious about what might be hiding on the other side. Yeah, well, throw yourself at doors, but won't throw yourself at a guy with a gun when he's not holding the gun the hostage anymore. These monitors hang down from the ceiling. Each screen shows a room on the ship. Interesting. It's a card reader. It says lock. I'm not going to be able to open this door until I find the card that goes in the thing. Yep, that seems about right. There's something written on these pieces of paper. Looks like we got 3 sheets of the stuff. New material has been added to the file screen. Alright, let's not read it, because we'll forget, and it'll be funny later when I remember. A pipe. A pipe. A pipe. A pipe. Ventilation fans. There are metal bars over the openings, though. We can't go through them. Crests. The keyboard. Let's just tap a few keys, see if we can wake this thing up. Damn, no dice. There are 4 indentations on the desk. I wonder if I'm supposed to put something into them. Big Resident Evil vibes. There are 3 monitors. The power's on, but there's nothing on any of the screens. It's so small. I wonder what it is. I got no idea. A mouse. Nothing happens when I mess with it, though. Alright. Hey, boy. This monitor is part of this machine. It's really dim, though. It's got a map of the world on it, but I can barely see it. Jumpy, it looks like there's a compass on there. Ah, now I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved the puzzle like this one in the wheelhouse. I think I just need to do the same thing here. The same thing? I mean, you were there, but you weren't in that room. I just need to match the directions of the compass with the routes on the map. I used the steering wheel in the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm going to use the wheel attached to the side here. What are the routes? I don't know. What the hell? Well, I'll just give it a shot. If it doesn't work, then we'll look for some clues. Alright, let's get cracking. Maybe I ought to run through the instructions. This looks like it probably works the same way the steering wheel in the wheelhouse did. If I just touch the direction I want to turn it to, the compass will turn in that direction. Then I just gotta press stop when the compass is pointing to where I want it to. I think something will happen if I can do it right. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this! Alright, so it's, I can remember what it was. Alright. South. West. Southwest. Northwest. East. North. Nope. Okay, what if it's backwards? Okay, so we start off from the UK and we go south. And then we go west. And then we go northeast. No, southeast. Southeast. And then we go northeast. And then we go east. And then we go north. This is gonna work. Yeah, it worked. Alright, wasting time. Finishing today. Let's see what happens when I... Whoa! Well, now we got something on the screen at least. Huh? What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out that Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Morse code? Yeah, the dots on here look like dits for Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. Alright, I'll try. Before I do that, though, maybe I ought to run through the instructions. If I just tap the button, it'll enter a dit. If I hold the button down, it'll enter a da. Once we enter our answer, it'll automatically determine if it was the correct answer or not. I can also switch through the code sheets I've got by touching the 3 icons over the right. I have code sheets? Alright, let's do this. I have code sheets? Alright. Alright. Did it do it? No. Nope. Alright, so I have to spell dead, maybe? Something like that? Okay, so let's go in here. Double door. Can I turn around from here? No. The screen is huge. Wonder why it's blue. We have to touch it. There's something on the screen now. What's this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. You just gotta use that to make the all cells on the right. Okay, make them green. Hey, Jumpy, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You want to take a look at it? Do you think this might have something to do with the puzzle? Nah, it's a piece of paper Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, this is probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Hee 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 hee. Alright, let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like I just need to make all the cells in the all green. Okay, so that is already green. So is this hexadecimal? So F plus 6 G H I J K L. Alright, so yeah, so that's 6. So to get this here, I need to minus? Is it a digital root maybe kind of thing or something? I don't know. Do I need to loop it around back to the beginning? Oh no. Oh no. I agree. I know. I agree. Yeah. I'm right there with you. Yeah! You did, Jumpy. You're so smart. You seem to have done an excellent job and solved the puzzle. Just what I would have expected of you, Jumpy. Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me. Whoa, don't get cocky, kid. We don't have time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid open, something came out. It's one of those crests. Cross emblem. Metal plate engraved on it. There's a piece of paper in here. Not sure without taking a closer look, but I think it might be a clue. Jumpy, we don't need this anymore, do we? No, I don't think so. Yeah, this is a puzzle we already solved. Is it? Is it though? Alright. I don't know who it is we're fighting. Alright, let's look at the file menu now. Alright, we don't need to look at the Morse code charts. This one says 9 panel cross. Okay, so we did that already. Alright. So, these ones, what we picked up were just for the Morse codes? Oh no. Okay, I don't know what you want though. 0. Sucks. I agree, I know. Yeah, I agree. I'm with you all the way, dog. I'm all the way. Lameo got him. Alright, so this is going on forever. So I have to fill it up in one. So there's 3. Is this each a letter? So I have to pick one that has 2, one that has 4, and then one that has 1. So ace. No. I'm sure there's a better clue around here somewhere. Ice? Ice! Ice 9! Yeah! I see, it's easy to solve the puzzle, Jumpy. It's just work. The answer was I. How did you know? All I had to do was listen to the sounds of the machine made. After that, I was sure to manage to code them. Yeah, yes. I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right of the device on you solve the puzzle. Did we though? Did we solve it? It sounded like something slightly open. Do you say they're gonna make that noise? Yeah, that's true. Yes, one more thing. I heard a noise from the back of this device. Rather like metal striking wood or something similar would say. Well, it's something we need to concern ourselves about. Alright. Code emblem. Okay. How do I get to the back of the device? Huh? Nothing's happening. Wait, what's Snake doing? I feel symbols engraved just above each indentation. On the upper left is the steering wheel symbol. On the upper right is the cross symbol. Bottom left is a mysterious circle symbol, and lastly the waffle pattern is engraved near the bottom right indentation. Additionally, each symbol seems to have been given a number: 1 steering wheel, 2 cross, mysterious circle, and 4 waffle patterns. Press me to insert the emblems in this order. That order, huh? Okay, is he gonna remember that? Alright, so we need the steering wheel one. Okay, I don't know what the steering wheel one wants from me. No matter how many times I look at it, all I can see is a map of the world. Hey, Jumpy, I think we saw a map near the entrance, didn't we? Maybe you can compare the map with this thing, and that might tell you... Near the entrance? Alright, let's go together. There's a map near the entrance? Oh, yeah, the ship! Oh, man, there's a whole area I didn't explore. Just a pile of junk. There's nothing useful here. We were so close. We just needed to go east one more time at the ends. God damn it. It actually was that. Alright, so south, west. I agree, I know. Lots of truing from Gatsby today. Okay. Look, Jumpy, this is what I was talking about. Chloe's pointing at the drafting table. Like she's just like she said, there's something on it. Looks kind of like a nautical table. Let's see. New materials down to the file screen. All right, what else is here? Fucking nothing. It looks like Elvis's face. Yeah, how exciting. It's true. It does. It does. I see it too. Yep. If it's super easy, why don't you just, like, let it auto-resolve? Alright, here we go. South. West. Southeast. Northeast. East. North. And then east again. Yeah, you did it, Jumpy. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Knock it off. What? Hey, we don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. It just kind of slid open and something came out. Oh, yeah. I heard noise, too. You know, that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise. Like something unlocking, you know? A noise, huh? Helm emblem. Alright, so do we go put them in now, or do we have to get all of them? Oh no. Whoa. Well, now we got something on the monitors at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, that area will be selected, and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to be moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. Of course not. Why would I think that? You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Ooh, sounds like the Nonary game. Press the check button once you have moved all of the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in an area must match the number for that area. That's it. I still don't really get it. Whatever, like they say, practice makes perfects. Prefects. Let's give it a shot. Okay, dogs, you really need to settle down. Alright? Come on. Don't you mean practice makes perfect? Hey, let's see you solve the next one. Then you can make fun of me. Alright, so we need a digital root of 6 and a digital root of 3. Is that it? Yeah, okay. So, and we have to have 4 on each, or 3 and 5? Can't move 9. Okay, I can move all the rest of them though, right? Yeah, I can. Okay. Why did that go red? Because it has 5 in it? Okay. Okay, so 6 is 8 and 7 make 15. That's already 6. And then if I put 9 in here, that's 6 now. And if I put 6 in here and 3, that's 9. And if I put another 3 in, that's 12, right? That's it? Done? Alright. Okay, this is it, right? But nothing's happening. There's still 3 more indentations left empty. I imagine something will happen when they're all filled. Okay, there's going to be more of those, I'm thinking. Does that seem likely? Alright, so which is the next one? Steering wheel across. Okay, and weird circle. Cross. Hey Jumpy, someone just showed up on the screen. The puzzle sure looks a lot like the last one. Yeah, but there's a little more of those red balls you can't move. Those numbers for each area are different too. Looks like it's got the same rules as the last one though. You sure you don't want to double check that? No, I'll be fine. If I get confused, I can just look at the screen over there, right? Anyway, like they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Let's give it a shot. Isn't that a picture is worth 1,000 words? Okay, shut it. At least I'm trying, alright? Okay, so this time 1 and 9 are gone. And we have to do a 1 and a 7. Okay, so can we do the 9 trick again? With, wait, is 3 actually a 3, though? So we want to get to a digital root of 1. So we want to get to 10 and then add 9. So 7 and 3 and then add 9, right? That's 10? Alright, and does this give us the answer here? Is that good enough? Oh, no. I wanted this one. Alright, is that good? Yeah! I didn't even count the one on the right. That's awesome, Jumpy. There's only 2 left. You can do it. Yeah. I don't know who we're fighting. Alright. Damn, this puzzle looks a lot like the last one. Looks like the rules are the same, though. So you should double check it. Come on, this is the 3rd time I've done this. It'll be fine. So this, if you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Shut up. Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something. Okay, so this time we can't use the 3, 1, or 9. I wonder what this is all meaning. Alright, so this time they both have to be 7. Alright, so we put 7 in, and then we put 9 in, and that doesn't change. And now 2, 6, 8. No. 2, 6, 8 is the same as last time, isn't it? It's not going to work. Yeah! Excellent. You only got 1 left. Can see light in the tunnel. Alright. A pilot junk, we have time to go through this. I thought something unlocked over here. Oh! No! Oh, holy shit. That's pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in there. A coffin. Wait, did it come with this on it? Or did they add that to it? A coffin. Oh man, does 7 think? Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. There's a dead body in there. No way. Could this be... I'm sorry, but what's going on? It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it. There could be. Right, I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself to tell him. Well, at any rate, let's have a look around. Is it going to be empty? Alright, fine, I'll open it. Okay, Jumpy, you can do this. It's just a box. It's just a box. Oh, holy shit, this is a coffin. This is going to be something horrible in there. Just know it's going to be empty for sure. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go. Alright, so it's Lotus. It's Lotus for sure. It's Lotus for sure. Oh man, there's nobody in there. It's a decoy coffin. I can't believe I was scared of someone like that. Replica coffin. What do you mean nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there? It's a long story. Ask Jumpy about sometime. Replica ship, replica game, replica coffin, replica contestants even. Just all of us replicas. Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There is something in there though. Well, two somethings actually. What is that? There are two things on the bottom of the coffin. Looks like we got our plate with an emblem on it and the Neptune key. Yes, we finally found it. Now we can get through the hallway. That's correct, Clover. Do we need to get out of this room first, you know? Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. I don't have any objections to that. I don't think we'll use the Neptune key in this room. It's really important though, so I'll keep it in my pocket for now. As far as this other thing goes. Alright, so that's the coffin emblem. Wait, was there a coffin thing? Middle plate shaped like a shield, sort of cross hatch runs like a waffle. The waffle pattern looks like I guess so. Someone said to inspect the pipes. There are 3 pipes here. We did this already. Give me a P. Give me an I. Give me a P and an E. What's that spell? Leak pipe. What the hell are we doing? Okay. Let's see what happens when I put the emblem in the coffin of this invitation. Alright, time to spend an hour on the last one now after doing the other 3. This is the 4th one. This puzzle looks like the last couple. I think this is probably the last one. Once we solve this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen. Alright, I'll solve it in no time. Okay, so this time there's no 6. Alright, so 8, 4, and 5. That's done. Doesn't change the digital root. Alright. No, it doesn't. It adds to 9 though. It adds to 9. Okay, so how do we get 8? Wait, doesn't that have to be 3 to 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not possible. Damn, I just don't get this at all. The rules are displayed on the screen. Maybe I should read it again. Alright. Looks like a robot's eyes popped out. How's it going, Gatsby? Screen showing me the ball puzzle with the instructions for it. When you touch the numbered area, this ball will be sucked in and turn blue, indicate this is a number ball to move to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you have moved all the balls. Okay. Alright, I'm confused. I don't get it. I only have... Okay. Okay, fuck you, Nine Door. There are numbers left. Okay, but I can't... There's not enough. Hey, Gatsby. That is right, though, right? That is 9, and that is 8. So that works. And it has to be 3 to 5. What if we just all go through one door? Can we just all go through one door and just screw the other one? No? All through the 8 one? We tried this already, right? Oh, okay. Huh? Where did that noise come from? Underneath the keyboard? Way to go, Jumpy. You answer all the questions. Did we, though? Damn, Jumpy, good job. Hey, did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. Okay, I don't get it, but alright.
A picture.
Metal Gear.
What the hell is this? This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters.
Yep.
He had the Zero bracelet on his left arm. And the second man, with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the ninth man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit...
They're drinking blood.
Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the ninth man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How?
What about Snake?
How in the world are these 4 men connected?
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently, though. Ace, the ninth man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the ninth man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
The back?
Yes, the reverse. The other side.
Just do it.
Huh.
Keycard.
Praying for the success of the Nonary project. With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido.
Okay. That's, Oh, wait, did Ace write it? Because he would have to write the names of the faces, right? So that kind of makes sense, actually.
Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago. That means Ace, the ninth man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not surprised? Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But... and why? Why am I so calm?
Because of the field.
It's like I already knew.
Ah, of course. I understand now.
You feel things through the field. That's why it's called a field.
Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago.
Ace is...
Oh, sorry.
Hongo?
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil.
It was the voice of the devil. Okay, chat. So obviously, if you've played the game before, you know. But for people who don't know and just want to speculate, have fun, is June the same Akane that died, or is it a different Akane? And if it is the same Akane, was it a fake death? Is it a ghost? Is it a clone? Is it a robot waifu? That's why she can access Wikipedia. Is it the morphogenic field is so strong it can make a whole ass person? Is it that he went out and found a new Akane to replace and just kind of like fucking just like mind blasted her into that mode? Is it that secret twins on like, and not just limited to one? Is it time travel? Is it different dimension? I can't believe I can keep going. If she did die and also didn't, is it like a fake death, accidental, confused? They actually did think she died, but she actually, you know, like Darth Mauled her way to a vent somewhere, and she has tank legs from the waist down, and it's in the novel lore. Like what is it? Like there's so many options that we can do. Okay, so many options.
I couldn't be sure though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
What if you just did it though? Like, what would have happened for real?
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, You were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like.
Well, what a Chad, staying on the ship that he blew up.
But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
Right? Right? Right?
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
I guess you could say that this game is like going on a field trip.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Oh man, I just pulled like a bunch of earwax out of my ear. Oh, that's so satisfying. Alright. Oh man. Oh, it feels so good.
Hongo Kubota. Nijisaki Musashiro. Hongo Kubota. Nijisaki Musashiro. Hongo Kubota Nijisaki Musashiro.
Hey, Stefan, do you...
Shut it! Just be quiet. I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo Kubota Nijisaki Musashiro. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary Project.
Under.
Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I'm in this picture.
I remember
Remember what?
I took this picture.
everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota.
Okay, this is very convenient amnesia. Is it going to be explained, or is it just Lamayo he had amnesia?
Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
Good question.
You really want to know?
No, I don't. I'm just asking for fun.
Of course.
29 minutes, by the way.
Me too.
Me 3.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
Okay, we have time. Don't worry. Go for it.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
We do, actually.
Just give us the short version, alright?
Short version, huh? Alright, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though. I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type.
How are
I
you?
hold to my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children.
The biggest. Most awful.
It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. And my investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings.
Yeah, they went on a field trip for sure.
After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle.
I don't believe you're capable of sweet talking.
My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Okay, this is jumpy.
So I headed to the wharf. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about.
We did this already.
There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. The bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried.
There were 18 though, right? And but the 16 was wrong, but they're actually 18. Oh, and 18 is the amount of men that June said that she's been with, and then she was like, haha, just kidding. June's sus for sure.
No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding, my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun.
Drop the
I
gun.
could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too.
And I want to do it. In fact, why am I not doing it? Bang.
Just tie an anchor to your feet, and no one would find you for a week.
Merry Christmas.
What you want? The fish here would love a meal.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull.
They'd eat you slowly too, and your bones would stick out, and it would look like reverse sushi. Oh, it'd be terrible. Oh man, a slow way to go. It's Jumpy's
There
dad.
was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
Soprol, gotta be.
Drug?
Metal
That was my
Gear.
last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light.
We're a pharmaceutical company, so all of our agents are always kitted out with the top of the line, freshest knockout juice, always.
I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink.
So could we get to this one without doing this one? So it has to repeat all of it just in case.
A toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked.
Short version, by the way.
Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed and sat down.
Oh, Chad is saying it too.
I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long.
So long. So long.
Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying,
That's Zero for sure.
but I could hear one.
Oh, he doesn't have a voice synthesizer. That's just how he sounds. he has fucked up voice syndrome. Are you prejudiced? You making fun? Right. Why are you making fun of me? We have a synthesizer? No, this is just how I sound. No, I can't believe it. No, you're saying someone with a voice with this might be bad? What are you talking about? Like,
It's pretty high. Probably a little kid.
okaying.
No, it was several. I hear 5 or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was.
So, considering that we were just on at a pier, I would guess that we're actually on the gigantic. So this is the receiver part of the experiment.
The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate.
And that's the one that Snake was in, and the one that had Snake in it was the one where someone died, right?
I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
On that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it.
Nice.
Then,
Oh, that's why he's always trying to rip open doors, because it worked once before.
yeah. How do you like that, you son of a bitch?
So they just tossed this guy in their big experiment that could ruin the experiment that they put all this work and effort into, and they're just like, yeah, let's just take him with us. There's not like a facility somewhere else, or they couldn't have left him on the shore, or what?
I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Short version, by the way.
The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly. It wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get.
Okay, let's move it along, 7.
And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then, there was a voice.
Oh, we were knocked out for a while then. How come you guys get 18 minutes? Oh, maybe we did get 18 minutes. Yeah, I think we did, actually.
What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges. What the hell is this place? I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top, and there had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were, the kids I'd been searching for.
Santa... Maybe Snake? Maybe June? Lotus after all, Lamayo?
They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent, for the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids.
What? You did what?
Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously.
It's Jumpy.
I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Oh no.
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach.
Just throw them up there. It'll take a couple tries, but it's fine.
What the hell was I gonna do?
Throw them up there.
But then I got an idea.
Throw them up there.
Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
Oh God.
What? Where is he going?
And then he never came back.
Are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I try to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it? I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell.
Kids are heavy, Joe, he says to the father of 4.
Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me. Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done.
Okay, you did all this in this amount of time? That's really fast. That's really fast. Okay, so definitely Santa, almost definitely Snake. Makes me think of Lotus, so maybe one of Lotus's daughters? Maybe June? Are they all gonna get out here except for June, and it's gonna be, oh my god, the incinerator went off and killed her, and it's gonna be like, and then they don't confirm the body or something? Like, I don't, okay.
Alright, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
2 minutes remaining.
Huh. Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go?
Were there?
The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What?
Oh.
You're telling me you opened that door?
We don't get to see them?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
He was in the middle of explaining when...
Incineration will begin in...
I mean, you heard it while you were making the rope, right? So this isn't a surprise. So, like, if there's only, like, a minute left, you didn't waste time saying where the rest of you go or anything like that, right?
5 minutes.
Okay, good. Alright, that's enough.
The wall shook a bit from the voice bouncing around.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
No, I need an answer. Pulls back up the rope. You kids tell me right now. I'm sick of your shit. What's going on here? And then if you're good, I'll lower the rope.
Right. I grabbed onto the rope. The first one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie.
Okay, so that's not it
The
then.
boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it.
Did even Santa, like, still holding on? They both turn and they're, like, just looking?
On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
Oh no, not an angry face.
God damn it! What's going on here? Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Whoa!
Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope. Yeah! It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
Oh! They really did wait.
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
There's no way that he got that door open and ran across the room faster than it took them to get him up there. Come on.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No! No!
And I laughed as I closed the door.
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster. Quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment?
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Oh, that was a long 4 minutes.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
Oh, sorry, a quick 4 minutes.
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention.
So he told this in real time, which means that we're at least 18 minutes down in real world time when it comes to the boat, right? So, man, we're really cutting it close.
I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me.
Nice.
No point to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead.
I mean, I think there is a point.
After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left.
And it opened up to the same incinerator.
This one was heading down.
Oh, please.
Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it.
Oh, please.
The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway.
Oh, okay.
There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. A plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
That's Akane for sure, right?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
By the way, do you know about the crystallization of glycerin?
Wait, what? If he's still in there...
Yeah, that's not good.
That meant we'd better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. We went up and up and up. Our feet pounded the steps. Our arms pumping fast. We went round and round and round. The devil was on our tail.
Because he was.
The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Akane?
Akane?
My kid sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Oh, okay. So they didn't split them up evenly. So sometimes there were brother and sister pairs in the same level of the experiment. Okay.
Akane. That's strange. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
She was always a ghost.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Well, I didn't see the name on my list, so I guess it doesn't exist. Let's just keep going.
Maybe we outran her.
Nobody answered him.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too, and so did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go. Hey, kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait! I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the ponytail. I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right? You got it? The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following me. We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated. And then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
5?
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator.
Okay, so if Santa is Zero and he did set all this up, and he decided to put all these people in, and he chose them strategically. It seems really fucking weird to me that we would be a part of that when every single other person is related to this in some way. But it's also really fucked up that he put Snake and Clover back in. What the hell? Why would you put them through it again? That's so terrible.
Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside. And then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But...
Oh, Snake came down too.
Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
And thus became my trend of trying to open doors that couldn't be opened in the Nonary game.
He started slamming his fists against the door.
Okay, I'm a little confused. Hongo's in there with her, or no? Left through the door after. Okay, yeah. So he's in there with her. Okay, so...
He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
And then the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals whipped out a syringe. Ha ha ha! It's my new fireproof formula. I'm gonna inject myself with it. Too bad I didn't have that in the other story earlier.
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
We'll go with him.
What?
Warning.
Oh, thank you.
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing!
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, alright? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
The White Santa.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Please help me! I'm really scared. I don't want to die, please. I don't want to die.
It's gonna be alright. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay? You hear me? I promise.
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
And through the power of the morphogenic field, she didn't die. And that's the end of my story.
What happened then?
I'm tired, I'll tell you later.
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Okay, how did you get out of the ship? Did you see Hongo again? Did you go to the police and tell them what happened? Why didn't Hongo go to prison? No one believed me. But you brought back the kids, right? So what happened?
Then...
No, have you had amnesia the whole time?
Yeah.
Even outside you had amnesia?
Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost...
Hey, are you...
Whoops.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get.
Okay, yeah, it's about, getting out of there and the police and everything, right? Yep.
So if you could just tell me...
Alright.
Did that girl, Akane...
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something... burning.
Did you hear screaming?
The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened.
Uh-oh.
The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room, there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
Can I ask you one more thing?
Okay. So, just a pile of ash? It takes a while to burn a body, but like that's a industrial level huge incinerator. I don't know how that would work. I have no idea how that could yeah, I don't know.
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
I don't know.
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
That's not my Akane.
You were there that day, weren't you?
Wait, what?
The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
No.
Yes, it was.
Oh!
You are correct, Detective.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah.
Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you.
Okay, so what path has Santa taken? Has taken Lotus and June and Ace in there to the incinerator, right? So is it some revenge thing? But he was like adamant that Seven had to stay behind. Does he blame Seven for not helping them better? Maybe like that wouldn't be reasonable, but I could see, you know, someone who's bitter coming to that conclusion. I'm very confused. I don't understand how this is going to be resolved properly. I'm engaged though. I'm enjoying it. I don't see a good ending coming out of this. I'm starting to get some big bad ending vibes when it comes to, or unsatisfying ending vibes, or no ending at all vibes. Play the second one, Lamayo. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's keep going though. Let's see.
All right, let me ask you another question.
You ever heard of the formation?
Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother.
Okay, so he's got ash in his hand? Or is he just holding out his hands?
You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother. But I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning.
Okay.
9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now.
That's very true. Are we gonna speak up, Big Mac, or what? Like, are we gonna say, hey, like, June has the same name? That's kind of weird, right? Like,
I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection.
And then all the rest of them are gonna be like, who the fuck is June?
As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
Wait, has anyone else spoken to June? Yeah, they saw. Okay, yeah.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment.
Oh, man. Whew. I went on a little journey there, man. I went on a little journey. I was like, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, okay.
It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
There's still a lot we don't know.
June has a brother?
I mean, like a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
Oh, who cares about that now?
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right? Cut me some slack.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
Wait, did Hongu reset the incinerator because when he went in? Because if he didn't, there was only what, like 2 minutes left, and in 2 minutes they went down the vent, down the thing, up the stairs, turned around. But they must have reset it.
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project.
That's true. On this line, yep.
Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge?
Man, Ace gave up his like sure thing 100% could count on forever partner right in the beginning of the game just to do a test. That's so idiotic.
Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Without even taking the time to to say to the guy, hey, I have face blindness. Do you know if any of the other ones around here, if we know who they are? Like, like you could have given it some time. Like, what the hell? Like, he has a huge disability here when it comes to this thing. Like, he's such a moron. What the hell?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
I'm sorry. What was that? I missed it. Yeah, okay.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
Okay, and we're just gonna let him do it, right? Because, like, he totally deserves it.
The person who planned the Nonary project.
In other words, Ace.
What?
Okay, so hold on. Interestingly, Zero tricked Ace into killing both other of the members that were there so far. Did he also somehow trick Ace into killing Caps?
Whoa, what the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
Nah, it'll be fine.
How?
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
You idiots! Knew it shows you onto the false screen. Keycard with a 0 in the middle of it. 0, 0. God damn it, Zero's just screwing with us, isn't he? Oh yeah, the nautical table. Swipe this card. Jumpy, look, it's unlocked. Yeah, now we can go back to the library. Hurry up, Jumpy, we don't have time. Let's go. All right, let's go. Time for a story. You found it. Now back to the good part.
I think the shaking stopped.
Achievement unlocked. Seek away Oot again. Oh man. Now back to the good part.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right. Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card too. Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's open. Let's go. Okay, Neptune Key, let's see if you work. Yes, I think it unlocked. It says Incinerator. So this is the incinerator.
Oh, the incinerator is to defrost the mummy.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
Where's All Ice?
Pull that and the door should open.
Oh my god, if it turns out Lotus is fireproof.
Got it.
Oh, please.
Let's go. What the hell is going on? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
Ghost says what?
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine.
Super cute Wikipedia possum ghost?
I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good. I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Okay, is whatever is sustaining you waning in some way? Like, what is this?
You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it.
Is he shot?
I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What the hell, Santa?
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
Lotus.
I took the gun.
Is he holding Lotus again?
Ace.
I love how it's the exact same sort of pose reused. I would love it so much if someone else did this to someone else later as well. Just like, okay, it's my turn to be the guy holding the gun in this pose with the hostage. All right, but Mom said it's my turn. Let's go.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Who the fuck are you?
You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that.
Oh, he wouldn't know that that's Seven, right? Because he can't recognize him because he's wearing different clothes. Oh yeah, that's. I was like, why doesn't he know about Seven? Because he doesn't. He doesn't know it's the same fucking guy. This is so fucking gloriously stupid.
You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insult.
Who are we? Do you know who we are? Maybe we're important. Maybe if you've like learned our full name, you'd be like, wait, hold on. You're not just Junpei. You're Junpei. Blah 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 blah. Oh my god! Like,
and how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me.
All right.
This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First is 1.
Yep.
Give me your hand. 8. And with this, 9.
The ninth man. Kubota's bracelet.
Yep.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you playing with, Santa?
He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's like, I don't know. Like, I'm just getting out of here, man. Like.
At any rate, this game ends now.
But you were killing people. You don't know what's going. You're just like, screw it. What the fuck is this?
I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending.
Okay, that doesn't sound so bad.
I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye.
Whoever you are.
Wait. What? Why isn't it opening? One more time.
Did we ever open this door on the other path? I don't think we did we? Whoa.
Now open! No! What is this? Why? That digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
I swapped it with Connie's is 9 too. Never mind.
Now.
Error.
No!
Finally!
Oh.
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit.
Whoa, is that an anime reference?
After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
Why didn't you do that before?
9 years ago? Then you must be...
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
Oh.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. Alright, we'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone.
Okay, we know this already.
You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous.
Ooh, flipping it back again.
Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted.
Okay, but I can think of way more than 4 reasons to keep him alive.
Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power.
That's just number 1 again.
In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone.
That's not true at all? Like, not even a little bit is that true. That's not how that would go at all.
4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank?
That is somewhat of a good reason, but like using your best piece on the board, you know, that's like sacrificing your queen just to see if pieces can be taken. Like no.
You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen.
Mm-hmm.
That was why you killed Kubota, but he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki.
Okay, this is so stupid. Who fixed the Reds then?
Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake.
Must have been Santa.
That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think.
Why is Santa letting us do the grandstanding here?
Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet.
Just immediately thinking, oh, this guy's blind, we're in the game, therefore it must be that blind kid grown up, is a bit psychotic, but yeah, whatever, he's dumb.
You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. and then 81 seconds passed.
Was he drugged out, or was he not? Why didn't he say, Hongu, what are you doing? And then they could have a conversation, or like, I guess not.
And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Not again.
And you mean to say Snake is still alive?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Ooh. He just said it.
Well,
very well.
I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room.
And that's when you went in and killed him.
You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course, you would have known the solution to every puzzle.
No!
Which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheel.
No! No!
All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock.
No, I was kidding when I said that!
With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there.
No!
Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to.
And you're just like, I'm just gonna kill this guy?
You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's
with
chest.
Enough time to just come back in?
One blow was all it took. And then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
What?
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
Okay.
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote.
Okay, hold on. When he did that in the first one, when we didn't talk to Clover, it felt like he was gone for like 5 seconds. So in those 5 seconds, he went into the room, put the thing on, opened the door, went through, oh, what's going on here? Oh, who's this guy? You know what? I'm gonna decide I'm gonna kill him. Grabbed the axe, killed him, like, went back in, did the thing, like, oh my god, fuck off. No way.
That wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world.
What?
Simply look into the camera and repent.
What?
Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. 0.
Okay, so everyone in chat right now who was just saying because he thought it was 0 was wrong, I would like cordially invite you all in chat who was saying that to get fucked. Although I was thinking the same thing, so I am also getting fucked at the same time.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted.
Oh. Okay, alright, now it makes sense. Okay. Him going in and he had the time. Okay, that still wasn't enough time for him to do that, but him going in and just being like, I'm gonna ask you a question, like, that kind of makes sense now. Okay.
If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan.
But you got it first.
Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered.
Okay, so I want to be able to say that that's a good bit of writing then, because the whole thing with the papers and talking to Clover and everything, and him suspecting Junpei of doing something, that's a pretty good use of having things like, you think that's all there is to it, and there's not. It's kind of this weird moment, and it's kind of funny, but it required Jumpy to be an absolute psychopath when it comes to putting the papers in and just being like, whoa, I did multiple papers. So I can't really completely give myself over to it and say that I love it, although I do appreciate the attempt and how it mostly works. There still is kind of like but I also don't think that him being he was gone long enough to do that. What happened after he left? Was that the weird headache moment? Did we get the headache when we talked to Clover? It really works when we're talking to Clover. Big time it works when we're talking to Clover. So I don't understand why was the headache there when we don't talk to Clover? I can't believe it actually was someone slipped the heading and killed it.
He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Makes sense, yep.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem.
You're the real victim here.
I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back.
So, hold on. So, Ace gets this note in his pocket that says that he has to go to the captain's quarters to kill the witness, right? Right? And he's like, okay, so I need to make sure that I have to go through door 1. All right, so come on, Ace. You can't tell them that the real reason. So, okay, think of a reason why you want to go to the captain's quarters. Okay, all right, I'm preparing it. I'm writing on my note. Okay, I got it. All right, I got my story. Okay, all right, we're doing the draw. Okay, Jumpy, would you like to know why I want to go to the captain's quarters? No.
Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Well, it worked out well on this path anyway.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa.
No, I'm really not Zero.
Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki. No doubt about it.
I'm starting to think that maybe we're Aoi Kurashiki.
Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the Nonary game this time around was Zero.
Uh-huh.
And Zero's you.
No, I'm really not.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki.
But I'm not Zero.
I was one of the kids in the Nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong.
Okay, here we go. All right.
Number 1, I ain't Zero.
What?
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this.
June did?
All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Or we did? And the first order was to wipe my memory of it and just go along with my bullshit and hope we get through it?
Then If you're not Zero, who is?
Please say you are. Please.
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose.
Okay, there are actually 4 purposes. Let me go through them. 1.
There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game. To save someone.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
Oh, and she's been a ghost the whole time. Oh, please. Oh, and she's been trapped here, haunted. And oh, please, please. We actually are on the ship.
What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Ugh. Oh, my head. My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
Plot headache.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information?
Okay, so when we did these, right? When we did this here, this was kind of like from a different path line, right? But it was the same. It was the same person, though, unless there's like multiple versions of us, like we were all cloned and sent through it. That seems really dumb to me that they would set it up. It's more likely a dimension line or a timeline thing. So now that we did all, how is that related to the game that was played before? But this wasn't just this was different than what they were testing. Like before, it was like 2 sets of people doing the same thing, and it was being distributed. But this was within the same game almost, like the exact same people, just they made different choices. All right, so where is this going? The fact that we played this is going to send it back to the original game to save her, but wouldn't you want the same people there then? So why take... Okay, let's just keep going. I'm confused, but let's go. I'm interested.
That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q.
Okay.
The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic.
But you were in the same one, so is that an exception, or...?
The transmitters were put in Building Q.
There are, in fact, 2 sisters that I have.
And the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but...
Okay, but you pulled out your photo. I love how people must be getting frustrated. They keep stopping the talk all over it. You pulled out your photo and were like, oh my god, my sister, I'm looking at the photo. And Junie was like, aw, I love you, Jumpy. Like, does she not know?
But there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me.
Okay, they literally answered it 2 more. Okay, that's weird.
Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A.
Or...
Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic.
Okay, so who was on the other side then by accident? This is 2 mistakes.
I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you?
I really don't know.
I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Oh, do you?
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
He knew because I knew. Jumpy was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures, then? Imagine a river that splits in two like an upside down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom from a single stream into two branches. Okay, are we saying this out loud? Are we Wikipediaing? It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backwards. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But what if? But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the 9th letter of the alphabet. Oh no! No, don't, no. Okay, dial it back. No, you're losing me a little bit. Reel it back. Reel it back. Come on, reel it back. Nope. But I am also 0. No, that's not true. I am not really 0. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. I will be 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. Are we gonna kidnap an elephant from the London Zoo? Where did she go? June, no, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Wise Clover. Oh shit.
Freeze.
Santa's got the gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks strained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any number of doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. Oh, okay. He just did it. Alright. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Where's the mummy? Why? How did you... Where's the mummy? I want to know so bad. How has that not been resolved yet? Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
I'm getting a message from the future morphogenic field that I'm going to be sitting there while the credits rolling screaming, why wasn't the mummy resolved?
You mean we're trapped?
Mummy says what?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
Turn on the incinerator?
No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we've got to do something. He's going through the door now, and then after we solve it, he's going to come out and be like, you have to have danger to get the epiphany. That's why I did it. No, you can't be mad at me. It was so Jumpy would have his stupid fucking epiphany because there has to be real danger, and there wasn't danger enough now. Wait, didn't we run out of time like an hour ago? Yeah, alright, we can do this. I just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 equals 26 to 2 plus 6 equals 8. Is there any combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
No. Sure, why not? I don't think I'm gonna need them. Why is he's not talking? This is weird. Ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations, a lot of them. Huh? Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Alright, well, at least I'm gonna go. Maybe now I can go look at what she's writing.
That's it.
What?
Ugh.
And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel. Oh, please, she can't melt. Oh, please.
It's okay. Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Whoa, where the hell did that come from?
If you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
For a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence. Bad?
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
Where's June? That's as tough as you want. Let's see if you're all about it. Did he take June with him?
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
Oh, yeah.
No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see. Why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Did we mind jump?
Yes, that is what I said.
Two plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 equals 18. 9.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Well, why don't you just all try and see if it opens? If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high, and there's no way in hell we could get to that whole 7 popped out of 7 years ago. Or 9 years ago. I think we could. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. We're not going to try anything else. Oh. Whoa! I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. I possessed him like a ghost. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise, like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one. Inside of Junpei, somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One in the present and the other was in the future. Perhaps you could think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. Also, I aged 9 years and gained a physical body and was able to walk around. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
Okay. Okay. Come on over here. That was my brother Aoi. He was yelling. I followed him. Hey, Aoi. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Hurry up!
We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fistfight. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It has been 9 hours since the Nonary game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down, and we gathered around him. Still very different compared to what he has now, though, so I don't think Ace would have been able to recognize that.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Oh, that sucks. As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 four-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me, and I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 four-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember.
1.
We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another.
2.
If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way.
3.
Did you know that the leaves on the four-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single four-leaf clover, and then he ate it. He had one last thing to say.
Don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. It was a chapel, nice. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9, but this time, it was the only one. But if there was only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already,
Warning.
so this seems like this door special you can all go through. Why didn't they just all risk going through? I guess it's that or be in the incinerator. Like, you might as well just risk that, right? I guess you're not thinking clearly.
Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
My brother, Oi, it was Oi, right? It wasn't Aoi, swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
Okay, we'll take a break now then. I was gonna wait until the scene was over, but okay, alright. Listen to music. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Do 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 do. Hello. How's it going, Dragon's Den? Do 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 do. Sad old man. That's true. That's me. That's me. Big me vibes.
Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Despair. Then, hope. High up on the wall, the door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him
Don't worry,
Seven.
kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like Seven had said it did. The 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by Seven. We crawled through the vent, away from the incinerator, and slid down into the hall. We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those, and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother, Oi, Snake, and Seven. The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized...
Oh, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
Well, I knew I'd had it with me when I passed through the vent. Then, had I dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back, I had to. But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me, I was sure of that. Well, yeah, you should, yeah. I didn't stop to think, I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected it all to my other areas of the show. My dumbass thinking that she went back maybe because she felt bad about Nogu dying? And, like, she wanted to save him somehow? Like, maybe she was stuck? But no, it was Jumpy's present? Okay. I hid in the shadows, and moments later, I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs in freedom... Okay. The door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out, but I was already at the stairs pretty much, and there were spiral stairs, and I could run really, really fast, so I just ran. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
How wonderful to see you decided to come back.
By this time, I was already halfway back up the stairs. His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, and then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left fist.
I said,
wrist, sorry.
Come with me.
Where's the present? There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm and tried to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then, suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open, and my brother Oi burst out of it. Hongo, she can't even get out of there! Like, come on! Like, this isn't... You're just killing a kid at this point. Are you really that psychotic? You just like killing kids? Like, this is just killing a kid. God damn. Or, after all this is resolved, Ace is gonna stand up and go, yes, the experiment was successful. This is what I wanted all along. Yes, we killed someone and you brought them back. Achievement unlocked. Behind him came Seven and Snake. Akane. He cried my name again as he leapt toward Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out, but then...
You're too late, idiot!
Idiot! Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator. The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched, but those fists never reached Hongo. Why does it have a thing over it? With a cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, this door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. Okay. Roll. She can get out? So was it Jumpy's present that burned? What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later, the 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in 18 minutes.
Jumpy vision.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit. Man, I knew what I was going to say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it.
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments.
Yeah.
You aren't making any sense.
Lotus doesn't know any of this. I'm sorry, Lotus. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, we only have 18 minutes to explain it to you, so let's use 17 of them.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But...
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
Yep.
What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
Well,
God damn it! Okay, fine.
What?
I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor. It's moving. What fresh horseshit is this? What else can I say about it?
What the hell is that?
what is that? What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. But there was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. Why didn't that happen before? I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. What was that? Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. Oh, it's closed again. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. Alright, are we going to switch to Jumpy now? It's going to be Jumpy's face? Yep. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. And I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Jumpy, just calm down, alright? Everything's going to be okay. Gah. Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Gah. Hey, we're all tense, lady. It doesn't mean you get to shove people around. Okay, so I'm starting to get the suspicion that we're gonna use this and interact with the past timeline in some way. And there's something on this other side of the door that when she went through, Akane could have went into, and then when we go through it in the present day, they're going to be reunited somehow, and they're never going to explain anything else that happened. Like, there's going to be some shit like that, and I don't understand how that could possibly make sense, but I'm willing to be surprised, so let's go. I hope it's not the power of love.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though.
Yes, we originally thought that it was all about fear of danger and epiphanies that caused it, but it turns out that there's an even more powerful way for them to be sent through the morphogenic field, and that is the power of love. The power of love is even better than that, and that causes even bigger... Oh my god. Alright, let's go.
This is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Oh no. Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's the X in the corner?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
33388 R. Okay. Can we get Simon on the phone? It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle...
Did they range from 1 to 8, though?
The incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle, how do you work? Oh man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Was that a clue? Shit, 13 minutes. Do we actually have a time limit? Because if we do... Alright. My heart feels like it's gonna pop. What the hell is this? My heart was pounding like it would explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window of the entry door was a face, a frightening evil face. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do.
Wait, doesn't that mean that your experiment failed? Why are you happy about that? He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
Simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
New file added to the file folder. His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
A terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
That's true. He's pretty fair. It's true.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again.
Yeah, but you'll be alive.
I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
Okay, but they already went through the incinerator. What was this backup plan in case there was just one person left in some way? What is this shit?
The verification function of the red?
They're just riffing over here, man. Then I remembered. Before Hongu left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel. Lamayo, not working.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voiced from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you've solved the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Yeah, no, she was right to check just in case you messed it up in some way.
Why are you doing this?
Science!
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
Wait, what? Monkeys, that's all we're allowed to test on. Now we're using people. It's much better. This is all so we can develop Soparil. You don't understand.
Start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it'll be very painful.
For you. Okay. And then he turns to his coach and is like, okay, was that good enough? Do you know, is she sufficiently motivated now? His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it. Yeah, he was probably still laughing.
Will begin in 10 minutes.
All right. I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way.
Okay.
I can't figure this out.
This kind of looks like password, doesn't it? What was it going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating, and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. Okay, are we starting now? Do we have to solve it as Junpei, and then we have to go back and solve it as Akane? I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least Oh! It's a present from Jumpy! Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense that she go back for it. That's still probably a stretch, but she's a kid. I thought it was a present for Jumpy. I was like, what are you going back for Jumpy's present for? Like, it's fine, you just get him another one. Like, okay, it's from Okay. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me. Jumpy. Help me. Help me. Help me. Jumpy. 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
And we just forgot about her after this? What the hell, Jumpy? It's cold.
Akane?
Akane!
Okay, I can actually make with a 3 password. Is there another ad? There is another ad! I can make password. Okay.
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
7 of those don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here. What if it was Snake that used the machine? That wouldn't be fun.
Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I heard it so clearly, like he was right there. I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane!
Akane.
Akane!
Are you in the incinerator right now? Not voice there, okay.
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
Okay, how does he know that Jumpy has this power? Like, I'm gonna be Zero later? Okay, so it's gotta be some sort of time travel bullshit. I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Ooh.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
Got it. And I do. And I do! I get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all this means. I know why the Nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane! I can't believe it. There's only one possible answer. June is... Zero is... Akane Kurishiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. What? So that means there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is also sort of insane plan. Okay, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurishiki. So she did. She had a secret walkie-talkie when you weren't looking. What when he's looking? Okay, put it down. I must save her no matter. Nah, it's gotta be more complicated than that.
6 minutes.
Oh, we're just wasting time. The voice reminded me of how much time I had left. Yeah, it did. Yeah, Jumpy.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Can we just solve the fucking puzzle? Please! Alright, time to get to work, Jumpy. It's Snake talking. We just wasted half of our time. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way. We could have explained the whole thing to Lotus in this time. What are you?
Just trust me, okay?
Okay. Sorry, Lotus. I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Where's the mummy? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. What is the X's here? It's not just make password, is it? Is this like, haha, misdirection? It's down here is the puzzle. I think the puzzles are out of order. Panels are out of order. Just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
With my own mind. Okay. It says please enter password. It's 8. Is there 8? I don't know what the password is. Error. Password? I'm inputting a password now then. Are there any hints? What the hell am I supposed to put here? Ice. 9. The screen appeared after I solved the last puzzle. Maybe the hint was in that one? Okay. Do I have to go back? Oh, what were the letters that I put back that I put back on the thing? Can I reset? No, I can't go back. What were the letters that I put back on it? Shit. Morpho. No, it's not gonna be that. QWERTY. Will it kick me back if I keep trying? Glycerin. The puzzle. The answer ended up being password. And after it was an extra space. The 9th square. Maybe that's the password. 9. What?! Alright.
Yes, that's it.
It's 1 digit. Lol. Okay.
Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did!
Okay.
Now I just have to press enter!
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will!
I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Man, I guess Ace won after all. My god, she's doing it! Very well.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I'd have left disappeared, and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. And yet, he forgot about you after you died. Phew. I can't quite believe I did that, but I'm so glad, so glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to think about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane! Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Oh, of course, that's fine!
She's fine, she understands! Do you know, someone in Dragon's Den said yesterday that of the 3 of these, this is the most grounded, normal one? I just answered, what? What's gonna happen in the next ones? Is Jumpy secretly a fish the whole time? Like, what is it? Oh no, no one ever asked, but Akane is actually a dolphin wearing a human suit, and he's her fish, and now they're gonna go do fish-dolphin thing. Like, what the fuck is gonna happen in the next one? I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he could see. Where's the mummy? And then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were 2 bracelets Hongui had left behind. She's not even a mummy. She's not even mummified.
Now.
Well, Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay?
Shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. It does nothing. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Uh-oh. Huh?
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again, and again, and again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Try using the thing now. Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, Clover, me, 7, and Lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit, of course. Then we just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin in
It's a Q?
30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Can I just make things happen when I joke? So all they had to do was try all of the bracelets just to see? Why didn't they just do that then? Why? Oh no, we're gonna die. We'll just try it just to see. Like, oh shit, man. I just trust me on this one, or we were all fucked. All right, no time to explain. Just go.
Verify your numbers on the red.
Okay, let's go.
Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us. We all need to verify.
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it.
Hurry.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds.
It deactivates the thing. That's what you did. But it wasn't deactivated before. Before it was fine. They did it and it said no, invalid. Remember? Before it wouldn't even let them verify, but it did before. All they had to do was all of them, and they would have gotten through.
9, 8, 7.
Oh no! I hope we get it.
5, 4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh, that's convenient. Oh, they closed the panel too. That was nice. Oh, thank fucking Christ. No, time to be happy, time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go!
What about June? Come on, guys, move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Jumpy. Alright, we don't care about June? Okay, just in time. Alright. Alright, no June. Okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. We've still got to find the dead. Okay, so, like... June was a ghost? Like, we're on a different timeline where June wasn't there? Was the whole thing we were doing before just, like, Bizarro land? Like, okay.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Oh, it's me! Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. She's not picking up the phone. It's because we're not in danger. Quick, Lotus, start choking me. Harder. Harder. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, and leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what had seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever, but I couldn't. The moment I passed through the door, my bracelets had begun to count down to death. I looked away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. Wait, what? I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. Oh, okay. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd called 7 in 9 years and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Oi was right. It was time to get moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom. No, Jumpy's present! Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Huh? Is Seven talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16.
Wouldn't you just still add 2 and 6 together because it's 26? Or no? I guess not. Whatever.
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19.
K is 20, L is 21, M is 22.
N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase q!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell in my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst, maybe just a short rest. Hey, remember when Santa was in the middle of a game to save his long-dead sister and he said some perverted comment about seeing up Clover's skirt if they got her on the stairs at the right angle? That was a fun moment, right? Nah, I can't stop, don't have time. Come on, legs, there can't be many more of these steps left. Actually, there are, they just keep going. Let's run like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. Under the cloud sea. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. I feel it. How old is Clover? 18? They specifically went out of their way to make it clear that she is exactly 18. To the day.
Whew.
Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Jumpy, no time to rest. Pull yourself together, you're almost there.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please be in Nevada.
We're finally here.
Okay.
Please do.
Time for a last what a twist. Sure, you look like a big heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. Shit, it's locked. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Oi's. Oh my god, while we were in there, the world ended! He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again, thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped. We're finally able to escape from the gigantic. Well, that sunk. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Oi whispered.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you went to the police, right? Where's Hongo? It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. Don't roll credits. Don't roll credits. I swear to God, don't roll credits. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear. Okay, thank you. Yes, finally air. What about the mummy? Gah. Damn, that sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Huh, I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
You've got to be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
Yeah! Dun-dun-dun. Wait, it's shaped like the ship? Of course it would be. Alright, that's kind of funny. Alright, I like that.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
Yeah, building. Okay.
the mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Oh, and the Q and the 9. Okay, alright, nice. Sure enough, that's the desert out there with mountains and all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Right, our bracelets. Guess I've never really got a good look at the number on the underside of these. Let's see what's inside of you. Okay, but you held one, didn't you? It's just a little electronic chip, like in an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. What? Figures.
Kane.
What? How can you just like glance at that and be like, yeah, I know how this works? What do you mean? What?
Jumpy.
Heh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. No, you are. No. 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 Alright, well this sucked. Danganronpa's still the king. Number 1! Now let's see what happens at the end. Well, I said it would happen. There she is. What about the mummy? Do 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 do. The reddest of herrings? True. Pretty true. It's pretty true. That's pretty true. Alright, here we go. Mummy ending.
Are you okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Okay, we're gonna turn around. The mummy's gonna be in the background watching them.
Really?
Thank you for the gift subs. No longer hollow. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill looking down at the town as the sun slowly set. Who killed the rabbits?
How does it look then?
He was half serious, half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see.
Oh, poor Jumpy.
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Jumpy grinned and...
Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
5 plus 8.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Look at the Nevada desert Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this This thing has a pretty smooth ride. This is a very weird sentence. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Yeah, someone. Almost like it was a present, you know? From us in the future. Anyway, we jumped in, and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun!
Are we telling Lotus what happened now?
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right?
Oh, and then we all died. Just got out of the game, and they all died in the car crash. I know what the second game's about.
This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
You do?
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down.
Yeah, there is.
The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
What?
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out.
They didn't wait.
There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. Did they say Ace as well? It was a couple of hours after we run into the junior high students. They've been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. What the fuck? The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them, furious.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
And it was Seven. The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
I guess I could've...
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but... I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Yeah!
Oh, you mean the bunnies?
No, that was me.
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits.
What?
I couldn't forgive them for that, so I...
What? They just gave that up? They just said that. Okay. All right, we're just snipping all the loose ends now. Where's the mummy? And behind, All Ice nodded and started clapping.
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
He's here in the trunk. Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Yeah. What the fuck, man? What? Gentaro still tries to his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. In our trunk, I thought he was with Santa. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares about what happens to him anymore.
Were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
Very well. You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces.
This was his whole motivation?
By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes, if you want to put it simply. But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well.
No, I'm good.
You see, the human collective consciousness...
Tape back on. Yep. I think that's enough out of you, pal. It's time for the tape to go back on.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
What about the mummy? Well, somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing.
Yeah!
What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up.
What do you mean? What? Was he a fugitive? Did he go into hiding? Then how did we get... What is going on? I feel like the timeline here doesn't make any sense. How did you just so happen to have amnesia when we went in?
During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
No, Lamayo. Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist.
Oh my god.
9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck.
And it was empty.
There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it.
My god, Alice, the mummy turned into a plant!
I used that extract to create Soparu. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on, Hongo. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
So she left, and she left that plant behind. Okay, I got it.
What's this?
All right, I see you, Alice. I see you.
This is for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Oh.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Okay, nice connection. All right, I like it.
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Okay.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
I know this is sudden.
You know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much?
After June. Okay. Oh, it wasn't the Morphin field. It was a voodoo magic. It overrode it.
I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and...
Aw.
I just thought I'd,
Oh, this is sad.
Oh, okay. Well, how about we call it June then?
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So I give this. It me. So we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
Together.
If something bad, then hold and pray.
Join with the voodoo doll as family.
I go wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Did we get to see it? Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words. Exactly 5.
I'll never forget you either.
He does, though. The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening, just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set, and we still didn't leave. Remember when chat said we could be finished in maybe 2 hours yesterday? We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. Okay, there's a lot of things I don't get. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic, but she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the Morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. How do you have the memories of that happening? How did we have to go back here and do it if she was still alive? Was there a time where she wasn't in this, like the original base level? And like how long were we in there for doing that? If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense. He's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Was that what you told me? Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No, no way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
What?
Huh? Birdie gazed into the devout sun pounded on her head, the desert around her rifle to eat, staying there on the shimmering path. There was a woman in her hand with the thumb up. It would not be long before Jimmy realized who she was. Let's go! Let's go! No! What the hell? No! Really? Achievement unlocked. Don't forget your towel. What? Okay, so is that it? There's no other secret endings or secret paths on the other ones? That's it? Completely done?
I fell pretty far.
Okay, let's watch this intro. Can I watch the intro? It won't spoil any of the other ones. Yeah, we can. All right, let's watch the intro. Any day now. Any day now. No, it's not happening. Oh, it's happening. Why do I know? Why do I know these things? Oh, big Danganronpa vibes. 1,500 victims. The devil. Oh, it was Clover he grabbed. Was June part of it though? Oh, there's 2 9s. No, I remember now. Never mind. Well, that's clearly a 9, not a Q on that one. It has the curve. Now is the time. Let our game begin. Okay, that was a pretty spoilerific intro. I'm glad I didn't watch that before we went into it. That's good. All right. So there's different previews. I'm Santa. That's funny. Seek a Way Out. Preview A. Preview B. Okay. All right. Okay. So. Can we watch this? Probably not.
Isn't that obvious? Isn't that obvious?
The most terrifying thing that could happen right now would be if it asked me to import a save. December 25th, 2028. Santa. Merry Christmas. Hello, Humpy. Huh. Sigma? What the hell is Sigma? Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. Feels like my head's gonna explode. Wait. Where the hell am I? Looks like an elevator,
Isn't
but...
that obvious?
Who the hell are you? Yeah, who the hell are you? Yeah. Hello? Right, okay. Let's try a different tack here. Where the hell are we? Also, while we're at it, why? No response? You always this friendly, or did I kick you while I was sleeping? Damn, no luck there either,
plenty
huh?
friendly.
Okay, so you kind of have Santa's hair, but June's flowers? Okay, what are you?
I said I'm plenty friendly.
Okay, that's sorry, yeah, you can hear me, okay. Hey, it looks like you can talk after all. So, let's try this again. Where are we?
Don't know.
Are you moving, or is it, like, distorted? Well, could be worse, I guess. Oh, no! You could have said, actually, we're stuck in a booby-trapped elevator in the bowels of a top-secret government facility where they conduct grotesque human experiments. Well, that's exactly what's happening. Right. Back to the first part. Who are you? By which I mean, what's your name?
Sigma.
No, I'm Sigma. Cute. That's my name. I'm asking you what? Oh, are we in her head? Are we not actually here? Wait a second. Because we're not talking. How do you know my name? I haven't met you before, have I?
No, you haven't.
Okay.
I don't have any idea who you are. But
what? How could you know my name if you don't have any idea who I am?
how the hell am I supposed to know?
Okay, I missed the art style of the first game.
I just know it, okay?
Alright. Hey, no need to bite my head off. It's just you're not really making sense here. And you still haven't told me who you are.
Shut up! Just back off, Grandpa.
Whoa. Grandpa?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Hold on a
second. What do you think this thing is?
Huh?
This bracelet?
3 pair. Well, that's actually a 1.
See, you've got one too.
That's actually an upside down B. Or an upside down D, sorry. This is an 8 that's missing. And if you move this over here a little bit, you actually make another 3, and that's why it's 3 pair.
They're pretty much identical.
There's lots of room on here. Yeah, you're right. Where'd they come from? Oh, we are a person, okay.
It was on already when I woke up. I haven't figured out what it's for yet, though.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's a watch, does it?
No, it's just got a 3 and the word pair. What are you doing?
Trying to get it off.
Good luck. I spent a while trying to get mine off while you were napping. It's on pretty tight. Doesn't even have a clasp or anything.
What about these buttons on the sides?
I pressed them, but nothing happened. Not even a beep.
Left, right, left, right, left, right. Yeah, you're right, nothing. Damn it. What is this? What the hell's going on here? Somebody better start explaining, or...
Hey, look!
What?
There's something on that screen over there.
Wait, what?
How are you feeling?
Alright. It's a bunny. Wonder what that means. Alright. So, 999 was pretty good. I really enjoyed the structure of it. I really liked how they used the flowchart and the different paths that you can take in a story in terms of a game. Like, it uses the medium in a unique way to reinforce the storytelling and incorporated it in some of the major reveals and the twists and everything. It was a very worthwhile experience. I enjoyed the structure. I enjoyed the puzzles. I enjoyed how absolutely batshit it was in terms of like where it went. It was thoroughly entertaining the whole entire time. As a serious story that is playing fair by the rules and is setting up fair mysteries and has a fair payoff, I don't know how successful it was because I haven't seen the end yet, because apparently it continues. I feel like it's completely unresolved. I have no idea like how the first time they went through works. I have no idea if they're ever going to say that. I don't know. They explained so much about different things and concepts, and yet they didn't go into great detail on when it comes to like how did June just disappear, and how was she there in the first place, and everyone else could see her, so she was already there. So was it like a merging of all the timelines, and did they do something very wrong when at the end of that there? Like I feel like there's a lot of loose threads that weren't resolved at all, and I'm curious to see if that's going to happen in the next games. It seems like it, but I don't know. I was hoping that when we started this one, it was going to be immediately like, oh, hey, you're jumpy, but like now there's a bunny talking to me on an elevator panel. So there we go. That's that. So I enjoyed it very much. It was very entertaining. Possibly one of the most entertaining streams that we've done, I think. I don't know. Like, I was laughing a lot, and I found it very, very, very entertaining. It was very funny. I was able to call a lot of things in my own bullshit way like I usually do, but it's easy to forget that I call a lot of stuff and it doesn't happen. I tend to shotgun a lot of shit out, and then it's easy to remember the things that I get right because it's hilarious. But that's it. So yeah, I think that's that for 999. I'm going to do some scummy self-promotion now because there's a high chance that you are currently watching this on YouTube, probably a week after this was aired. If you would like to watch me stream the next game that is on the screen right now, then you can show up on twitch.tv/ whatever the fuck my name is on there on probably June 6th or 7th. I will stream on June 2nd and 3rd, but it will not be this game. I will probably start it the first proper week of June, on the first Monday of June. So on June 6th and 7th, I will start VRL, Virtue's Last Reward, if you would like to tune in and watch that if you're on YouTube, or you can just wait for it to go on YouTube later. I'm very eager to just get back into this. I'm severely tempted to just like continue this right now or come back tomorrow and stream some more, but like streaming isn't supposed to even be fully back yet, and I have a lot going on, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to some self-control. I'm gonna have to be an adult. I'm gonna have to be a grown-up, and that's it. You're not doing E3. The world is not doing E3. The world is not doing E3. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope it was entertaining. If you are someone who loves this game and thinks that my criticism of it is bullshit, I would like caution that I'm not done yet. I haven't seen it yet. A lot of my problems that I have with it might not be might not be problems, and they might be solved later. If you are someone who loves this game and enjoys my praise of it, I would also like to caution you that I might end up completely hating a lot of the first game if a lot of the things they set up are not resolved. So we shall see, okay? Because like I'm pretty disappointed right now. If I had been playing this at release, I would be like, what the hell? I have so many questions. I'd be really excited for the second one. So I hope that they go into detail on that, because I feel like they didn't have enough payoff in the first one. But we'll see. And that's it. All right. So I shall see you. Thank you, everyone, for the bits and subs. Thank you very much for that. If you gave any, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in for this session of the streams. I'll see you on June 6th. I don't know if we're gonna play like some little game or whatever, or if we'll like knock out Hypnospace Outlaw on those days. I'm not sure. And then we will continue Virtue's Last Reward Zero Escape 2 on the 6th or 7th of June. Probably the 6th of June. Okay, because June 6th it kind of fits, right? June 6th, June. She was 6. You know. And on June 6th, there'll be a delay that pushes it back to 9, and that'll be fun. Yep. Okay. Flowchart. No.